shelter families, and train a new generation. Give the poor a chance to better themselves. Create a worldwide network of peacemakers, and conquer a disease that has killed or crippled millions. Could one person do it? What about 1.2 million?
My name is Frank Wessel.
Tamara DeWitt.
Gaston Cabak.
Ed Draper.
Eu sou Adélia Vilas.
Dr. Naresh Goyal.
Mon nom est Awa Oumar.
Gary Parrish.
Warren Coffman.
Lisa Simmons.
Eric Kimani.
Meu nome é Eduardo.
Singh Arora.
Megan Coutinho.
These men and women are changing the world. They're members of Rotary. Professionals and community leaders organized into more than 32,000 clubs worldwide. They volunteer at the local, regional, and international levels and dedicate themselves to a simple motto: service above self.
That's what Rotary is all about. Vision to see, faith to believe, and courage to act.
So many of us, we sit back and we go, gee, I'd really like to help somewhere in the world, but I don't know how to do it. And Rotary gives you all the tools you need.
Personalmente tengo.
Just the fact that you are a Rotarian opens doors all over the world.
For members of Rotary, no project is too big. Working with UNICEF, the World Health Organization, and the CDC, Rotary has immunized more than 2 billion children against polio and reduced the disease by more than 99% worldwide.
With not too many dollars, these Rotarians and our partners are doing a tremendous job, very effectively, very efficiently.
Rotary has spent more than $500 million on international scholarships and foreign exchange, while its graduate-level programs in conflict resolution train peacemakers from around the world.
When I started working for Interpol at the United Nations, I already had the background to understand international relations.
For Rotary members, the reward is immense and immediate.
Helping others is one of the things that they really enjoy. It makes my day.
The salary I receive spiritually is so huge that you cannot put a value on it.
Being a Rotarian is almost selfish. Yes, I help people, but I get so much in return.
When our world seems senseless and even hopeless, Rotary Club members of all races, colors, and creeds join together to care.
Hopefully we can bring some hope and some help, emotionally as well as physically.
To protect.
The job that is to be done can be done.
To connect.
But no one has a dry eye at the end of these projects because the kids will come back and ask for a picture with their doctor.
And to make a difference.
It is possible because we are Rotarians. We can do it. We should do it.
But even for 1.2 million volunteers, changing the world is no easy task. Learn how you can become involved.
It only takes a drop to make a river. And all we have to do is just make sure that we are in the right direction, we are committed to it, and it will get done.
Rotary International. Ordinary people working together to accomplish extraordinary things.
Fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your MC of the evening.
Past President Elkan Lee from Rotary Club of Kwai Chung.
Past President Claire Mack from Rotary Club of Tai Po.
Guests of honor, distinguished guests, and fellow Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Rotary International District 3450 District Installation 2017-18. The ceremony is about to begin. May I request that you keep your mobile phone and electronic devices on a silent mode, please.
Good evening, everyone. Have you enjoyed the video just now? We know better all the good deeds Rotarians are doing. At this time of the year, every year around the world, in every district, Rotary leader pass the torch of leaderships. It is our honor to have invited our guests of honor, distinguished guests, past District Governor, Rotarian and spouse to witness tonight's installation ceremony.
This day of every year marks a wonderful and memorable one for all incoming and outgoing presidents and Rotary leaders. We thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate their achievements for the past year as we look forward with hope and excitement to the future. We have had Rotary serving humanity, and from now on, Rotary shall be making a difference in order to make a better world.
And fellow Rotarians and guests, please be upstanding to welcome our incoming and outgoing presidents to come on stage, led by the pipes and drums of Hong Kong Police Band. Please be upstanding. Thank you.
Fellow Rotarians and guests, please welcome our guest of honor, Professor the Honorable Sophia Chan, Justice of the Peace, Secretary for Food and Health, accompanied by outgoing Governor Eric Chin. The Honorable Jeffrey Lam Kin Fong, GPS JP, Member of the Executive Council, accompanied by incoming Governor H.W. Fong.
Dr. the Honorable Lam Ching Choi JP, Member of Executive Council, accompanied by past President Dennis Chen, the Chairman of the Organizing Committee, past Rotary International President Gary Huang, accompanied by past Governor Joseph Lee, Mrs. Marian Lai Chen Chi-kun JP, Permanent Secretary for Security Bureau, accompanied by past Governor Anthony Hung. They are led by the pepper of the Hong Kong Police Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain upstanding for the National and Rotary Anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Before the ceremony starts, may I invite outgoing Governor Eric Chin to declare this meeting open. Outgoing Governor Eric, please.
I declare the district installations open.
Thank you, outgoing Governor Eric. Please be seated.
It is time for us to introduce our guests of honor, distinguished guests, and district leaders. We would like to recognize them individually.
Our guest of honor, Professor the Honorable Sylvia Chan, Justice of the Peace, Secretary for Food and Health. Past Rotary International President Gary Wang. The Honorable Jeffrey Lam Kin Fung, GPS JP, Member of the Executive Council.
Doctor of the Honorable Lam Ching Choi JP, Member of Executive Council. Mr. Tri Fariat, Consul General of Indonesia. The Honorable Sir David Ackes Jones, GBM KBE CMG JP, Honorable President BIM International Foundation Limited. Our past Governor, Dr. Peter Pang, Chairman BIM International Foundation Limited, and Mrs. Catherine Pang. Dr. Stanley Ng Chao Pei, Deputy of National People Congress.
Mr. Rodrigo C. Atienza, Deputy Consul General, Philippines. Mrs. Marian Lai Chan Chi Kun, JP, Permanent Secretary for Security Bureau. Mr. Leslie Tang Wai Kwong, JP, Commissioner for Census and Statistics. Professor Edward Chang Kuen Yu, GBS CBE JP, former President of Lingnan University and the Chairman of Hong Kong U Space, and Dr. Rosie Chen. Mr. Stephen Siu, former Secretary of Labor and Welfare.
Dr. Carrie Yao, GBS JP Executive Director, Vocational Training Council. Mr. Edmund K. H. Leung, SBS OBE JP, the Chief Officer, Kowloon Canton Railway Corporation. Mr. Henry Tong, MXJP Chairman, the Committee of Homeschool Cooperation Education Bureau. Dr. Carly Choi, BBS MBE JP, the Chief Executive Officer, the Institute of Directors. Mr. Kwan Chuk Fai, MXJP, the Vice Chairman, Community Investment and Inclusion Fund.
Ms. Pauline Ng, former Secretary, former Electrical Secretariat. Mr. Jimmy Kwok, BBS MHJP, Chairman-elect, the Federation of Hong Kong Industries. Dr. Choi Ping Kwong Edward, Vice President, the Chinese Manufacturers Association of Hong Kong. Mr. Shun Chi Ming, JP, Director of the Hong Kong Observatory.
Mr. Pang Siu Hin, Chairman, Pok Oi Hospital, and Mrs. Pang Siu Hin. 中联办协调部宋伟副部长。中联办青年工作部杨成伟副部长。中联办九龙工作部王小玲部长。中联办社会工作部李运福副部长。Professor Simpson Poon, Principal, IVE Taiwan. and the District Governor Douglas Chan, Lions Club International District 303, Hong Kong and Macau, China.
Mr. Senneth Lin, Acting National President, Junior Chamber International, Hong Kong. Dr. Haywood Cheung, President, the New Territories General Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Hui Wai Kwong Sam, Chief Staff Officer, Auxiliary Medical Services. Ms. Doris Tong, Deputy ICAC Regional Officer, Hong Kong East. Ms. Mimi Cheung Yi Mei, Principal, Yau Ma Tei Kai Phong Association School.
Superintendent James Leung, Director of Music, Hong Kong Police Band. Mr. Eric Kwok, 九龍樂善堂主席. And from District 3450, please welcome outgoing Governor Eric Chin and Mrs. Christine Chin. Past Governor Joseph Lee. Past Governor Arthur Au. Past Governor Liu Litzmo. Past Governor Vincent To. Past Governor Y.K. Jiang.
Past Governor Jason Yeung and Mrs. Rebecca Yeung. Past Governor Anthony Hong and Mrs. Mary Hong. Past Governor Dibble Sani and Mrs. Renuka Sani. Past Governor Jones Wong. Past Governor Peter Wen. Past Governor Peter Wong. Past Governor Albert Wong. Past Governor Ada Cheng. Past Governor Jason Chan and Mrs. Alicia Chan. Past Governor David Harilela and Mrs. Avisha Harilela.
Past Governor Eugene Fong. Past Governor Belinda Yang. Incoming Governor H.W. Fong and Mrs. Irene Fong.